surprised at how well you dominated them on the boards?
Yeah, I didn't know I had that many rebounds. I was basically just our job was basically just get as many defensive starts as we can. That was our challenge for the second half. We didn't play great offensively and defensively in the first half, so coach had challenged us in the second half to pretty much just get as many stops and get as many rebounds as we can. He challenged me in the layup, and I think we did a great job with that too. I think he had about 12 rebounds today, so I think Leo did a great job on the board as well.
You know, it's funny, you guys go on a 3-game losing streak, but you lose 3 games by 7 points. Did you feel, even though you lost a couple of games in a row, you're still playing the same quality ball?
No, I think we're playing much harder. I think we're starting to understand, the defensive strategies, and as far as like closing out games, when we're up. Those games that we lost by a total of 7, we pretty much understand how to close out games. We would rush, as far as offensively, or like taking shots within like 5 seconds off the shot clock. But now we understand, we start to understand that now. We're watching film and pretty much just preparing for Sunday.
You get a big win on senior night, you blow them out in their own place, and then that's coming into Sunday, and then the tournament after that. How's this team feeling, and how are you feeling building up into that?
We're pretty much confident going into the tournament. Pretty much, if we play the way we've been playing, like within the last 7 games, I'm pretty much thinking like no one could beat us in the MAC. But we're not satisfied. We still have 1 more game left. That's Fairfield Sunday. That's a big game. Our main focus is just Sunday as of right now.
I mean, you had a big start to the season. The numbers have fallen off a little bit since then. But how do you feel you've been playing throughout the season?
Overall, I think I've been playing pretty decent. It could be better. I feel as of probably like within the last 6-7 games, points been dropping pretty much. I think it was a little bit of lack of effort, but I think I could pick it up more on the offensive end. But as far as defense, I think we did a pretty good job. As long as we're winning, I'm doing whatever it takes to get our team W's, and it feels great right now.
Does it feel like almost, I don't want to say like a championship game, but really like a game that you're building towards on Sunday? I mean, you have the team who's the favorite in the league coming into your place before the MAC tournament.
Yeah, actually, I think we all, as a group, taking this game pretty much personal. When we played at Fairfield, it was a tight situation. We lost out, I think, about 24 points. It was a game that we could have had in the bag. We made defensive slips, letdowns. I think Sunday pretty much just a senior night at our home. So Leo and Rob, we want to make it very special.
Now, you obviously had an opportunity to play in the Big East that didn't work out. You're in a situation now where your team's chance to go to the NCAA tournament is as good as any other team in the league. Do you understand the opportunity in front of you to seize in the next week and a half?
Yes, absolutely. Just have to just keep working, keep pushing. Keep pushing my players. Coach is going to keep pushing us. Coach is going to challenge us. Until the end of the season, and I think that's our main focus right now. We just are pretty much just giving it 110% effort in practice, and I think that's all starting to show during our games with our defensive effort.
With the gridlock at the top of the conference, and then obviously the way it's kind of buttoned down, how do you think this tournament's going to go? How would you describe it at this point?
Pretty much, I don't have an idea. We're just going to play on the basketball. We're just going to pretty much just rebound, run the floor. I think our best, we are at our best in transition, and pretty much we've been locking down teams within the last 7 to 8 games to I think 65 points or below. That's pretty a tremendous effort. We're just going to continue to do that, and hopefully we'll see what goes in the MAC tournament next week.
You originally supposed to have been playing in the Big East, now you're playing here, you got a chance at the tournament. Probably the conference tournament is also going to get some attention. Is this a way for you to get some notoriety as well?
Yes, absolutely, but I'm not thinking about myself right now. I'm thinking about my team, and that's what counts. And pretty much, I think we get myself and my coaching staff and my team. I think we have the opportunity to do special things if we continue to play that the way we play.
Do you expect to beat them on the glass like that?
I'm looking now.
That's what I'm thinking.
Wow, no, I definitely didn't expect that. We were hoping to compete on the glass with those guys.
It seemed like a different team when Randy and Sean gave you something off the bench. How big is that going to be moving forward?
I think it's huge, especially with foul trouble that happens in these kind of games that are so physical against better teams, that your bench has to play well. And we got energy from those guys coming off. It was great. And Randy really gave us a boost just energy-wise, and gave us a chance to put Mike down for a little bit. And actually, we increased the lead when that happened, so we really didn't have to go back to him.
What about the front court with Mike and then Alejo too? He had a pretty big night tonight.
Leo was great. Both of them just rebounding the ball. I mean, Mike I don't think took a shot in the second half. He only played 4 minutes there, but in the first half he was a monster right from the get-go. And the two of them are just really controlling the boards for us. And with Alejo playing the way he is right now, we're a much different team rebounding the ball than what we were, earlier in the year when he wasn't really healthy.
You guys had so many narrow defeats when you lose 3 in a row, but as a coach, do you look at it and say, we're still playing pretty well even though we're not winning at the end of the game?
Yeah, I thought like the last minute or two of the games we didn't play as smart as we needed to, and we didn't shoot the ball well during that stretch. And that's also the stretch where Sean White tore his Achilles and missed the game. I played a few minutes in it and was just banged up and hardly played, and he was a guy who really got us going. But I think because of those injuries, I think other guys on the bench have now increased their role. And now when we're going to them, they're more confident out there, and it's really helped us in the long run.
Do you like Sunday's build-up, so to speak, before you go into the MAC tournament as a coach?
You know what I like about it is just to see where our weaknesses are. Like playing a team today and playing them Sunday, they're going to expose things that we're not doing well, and I can get the guys in the week and say, listen, this is what they're taking advantage of, this is where we're not good, we need to get better. And win or lose, you're going to learn things about your own team. And you can also, if you face them in the playoffs, you have a chance to make your adjustments that maybe if you didn't play them for a long time, you're not sure about.
Coming off what Mike and Alejo did tonight, how good is it for them to kind of assess where they are going up against Hawkins and Olander?
I think it's key because the first game those two guys really did a number on us. So if we can compete with those guys on the boards on Sunday, then we can compete with anybody.
Cool. Before tonight, you had 3 teams tied for second. You had Fairfield up at the top. How's this tournament going to break out? I mean,
to me, it's going to be wild. I think there's so many teams that can win. I mean, the margin of victory from first to last is very, very narrow. Obviously, Fairfield's been the most consistent of everybody, but a lot of teams have been giving them games and maybe not defeating them, but right there. And in the playoffs, all it takes is one guy to get going, and it changes the dynamics of the game.
Yeah, as a coach, you don't want to sweat it out like that, but what does it mean for the MAC conference to get that kind of attention?
I think it's great. I mean, you play for these reasons. You play to be in a competitive conference. You play for a chance to play in the NCAAs. That's why kids work from the time they're a young boy to now, and that's why coaches love coaching for March Madness.
And obviously, Fairfield's is first in the conference right now with Scott and with Mike. Do you kind of feel like the team to beat, especially with the win you get today?
No, I don't feel like the team to beat, which is good, and we're going to keep chasing the teams that we do have to beat. Thank you.
Good to go. What's up, man? Everything good?
Yeah.